Window Studio, and I'm Anne LaFond. Window Studio is an art studio in a storefront. I set it up in such a way so that people going by every day could see me at work, have the opportunity to see an artist at work and artwork being created. I needed a way to connect art more directly into the lives of people, the context of everyday life. We're in Bedford-Stuyvesant in Brookylyn, New York. For those of you who are not familiar with Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brookylyn, New York, it is a historically African-American neighborhood. It was a cultural center of African-American life, and it's also a neighborhood that's been undergoing a lot of gentrification. So you have a tremendous contrast in this neighborhood between houses which are now, everybody wants $1 million if not more for their brownstone, and we're at the same time across the street from a very large homeless shelter. I've been a resident of this neighborhood for about 10 years, and I wanted to create a picture of this neighborhood, what I started to call collaborative portraits. It really needed the input and the interaction with the residents of this neighborhood for this portrait to come alive. And that was the idea for Window Studio. I've been working here for almost 2 years and had a small grant from the Puffin Foundation, which I was extremely grateful for. Their mission is, in fact, to continue the dialogue between art and the lives of ordinary people, and that's very much a mission that I share. It enabled me to get the studio set up. The project has grown immensely, from the kids like Garron, who goes scootering by on his scooter on his way home to his grandmother's and just stops in and asks what's going on here, and will stay for a class for an hour or two. Other kids have increasingly started to come to the point that I have regular workshops. Artists need spaces to do their work in, and beyond that they need connections with other artists to get professional skills, to learn how to have an exhibit, to have an opportunity to exhibit their work. But to make this happen, we really need to get some funding, and that's where you come in, where we need you, where we need you to be part of this picture. Everyone always says it doesn't matter how large the donation is, and that's true. A $10 donation pays for Jerome to come and have his art class. It helps me defray the costs of Jerome's art class, and Jerome will always bring a friend, so consider making that a $20 contribution. Or for $40 you can sponsor them to come for the entire month. You could consider setting up a subscription for the whole year, which would enable a kid, or not only kids, young people at all ages and even adults who might not otherwise be able to afford a regular art workshop. There have been many other people working in creative fields who have generously contributed their time so far to this project, who are able to bring their resources. And we are talking about developing workshops in multimedia, which I'm sure we would have the kids lined up and down the block. They all want to learn how to do animation and multimedia. But other professional art-related skills. We have in mind to offer internships, but what we need is some support. And that is why, again, I'm appealing to you to help us with this project and to watch it grow. And I'm inviting anyone who's in the New York area or to travel and come and visit us for a day of art workshop and time in the studio. But again, my name is Anne LaFond. This is Window Studio, and this has to happen. Thank you.